Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Super Sudokoid, uh, where I seem to recall we made a lot of progress last time, and I also seem to recall that I didn't really know where I was supposed to look next. So let's remind ourselves what all the rules are and see if we've unlocked any random rules or if this exclamation point is some random thing or something. Oh, right, that's right. We needed to color all horizontal and vertical lines between all upgrades and boss cells. Yellow circles and imp emojis. This will result in a circled region with one line highlighted or struck through if you're using the pen tool. It did just appear in sector 13 in the same relative position. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it in orange so that I can hopefully delete them, because this seems very problematical. Wait, is it only within one grid? Uh, 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 I guess not. Uh, let's see. Uh, there is a like that. So, horizontal and vertical lines between upgrade and or boss cells. Okay, so I'm supposed to enter a 2 in that position in grid 13. That position is this position. Is that right? Let me make sure it's right beforehand. Okay, so am I supposed to say that's a 2? No. Okay, so what have I misunderstood? Is always the question, right? Uh, all upgrade and or boss cells, yellow circles and imp emojis. All horizontal and vertical lines. So the circled region with one line highlighted or struck through. I don't understand this whole idea of a circled region that this is supposedly going to make, but maybe I should just keep going and see if I can. Now, it doesn't specify whether it really means line or if it means line segment. See, these can certainly go. Let's see. This might be an instance where I have to pull up the most recent version of the puzzle and see if anything happens. What about this 3? That looks like that's a clean intersection. So that 3 would be here. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? No. Still no. That was kind of what I thought I was supposed to be doing. That was what I pictured from reading the rules anyway. Okay, let me read this again. So, all horizontal and vertical lines between all upgrade and or boss cells result in a circled region. What does it mean by a circled region? One line highlighted. I don't know what that means either. Am I supposed to only do this in like whatever grid this plot was about and not the whole puzzle? What puzzle was this in? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. What made that appear? Was that this 6? Yes. Okay, so which boss was that? It was the boss I entered the digit 6 in the corresponding spot in the grid, right? No. What did I enter in the corresponding spot of the grid? Oops. Enter 6. Okay, it was 6. Oh, no, it was 6. It was there. Oh, but that doesn't tell me which boss cell this was. I'm going to guess it was this one. Let's see. If I delete this 4 from this cell, does that make this go away? Yes. Okay, it was that one. Oh, my hand is not in the right place. There we go. Okay, 4. And this was a 6, which makes that reappear. Okay. So could it possibly somehow mean only within this area? I don't think so. Okay, so whatever I'm doing is certainly not right. So I'm going to get rid of these. Wherever I have my other ones. Yeah, that orange line can stay. I don't know how I keep dropping random orange digits into the grid, or random orange circles into the grid, but what are you going to do? Okay, so let's look this up. Let's see if I can find the LMD page. I have been seeing a lot lately of AI information about me that is wrong, by the way. Currently, it is now crediting me with creating the Thinky Games YouTube channel, which is certainly not true. Logic Masters Germany, please. There we go. Okay, so the latest version is here. Okay, so this cell whose rules I'm reading is the bottom left, so that's at least easy for me to pull up on here. Okay, so here we've got completely different text. So let's read the text in the newer version. You hit the jackpot beating this guy. You access memory banks of the wrecked dragon, revealing a map to buried treasure. Draw lines between all upgrade cells and or boss cells that share a row or column. If done correctly, 4 of the lines will form a closed rectangle, and 1 other line will intersect it. The digits within the rectangle on the intersecting line appear in the same relative position from the top corner of the sector. Okay, so we need to put back the lines that we had, I think, is the short version. Maybe I shouldn't unwind. I'll just do it again. But something about a rectangle. Yeah, I think this used the word circle. This was not as well worded as it could have been. But I would caution you that if you're inclined to complain that something isn't well worded, the complaint is probably actually that the rule was wrong. Because you want the rule to be more natural, and if you have to do this much fiddling with how to word it, you're just trying to force something that you shouldn't force. Okay, there's an 8 and a 4. It does suggest you probably wanted to delete the lines afterwards, which is fair. Okay, and this goes up here. Let's see, this comes over here. It does just randomly make these orange X's appear. That is just a 100% a Sudoku pad bug, not a that one is not the setter's fault in this particular instance. Let's see, doesn't look like we have any others there. There's one here. That looks like that might be beginning to form a rectangle. Now I'm wondering if by line they really mean line and not line segment. Let me see if the it does say between. It doesn't say, so if you're saying draw a line between these things, then you're certainly implying that you're not supposed to like extend this line over here or something like that. These are not in the same place. These are. That doesn't seem to continue. What about this 7? Doesn't look like it has anything in its row. What about its column? It does have a 4 within its column. Oh, I seem to have just made this line bend for no reason. Okay, there's a rectangle here. I'm reading the modified rules. If done correctly, 4 of the lines will form a closed rectangle, and 1 other line will intersect it. I think I'm missing the 1 other line that intersects it, perhaps. Oh, let's see. There's a 9 here and a 9 here that are both in circles. So one of those, there's a, there we go. There's a circle there and a boss there. So I think I'm supposed to do that. Okay, and so now there's my closed rectangle. Here's my intersection. So I think that's saying, if I'm reading this right, that's a 1 in this grid, and I think it's there. Oh, thank God. And a 7 was there. Hope I didn't count correctly. It would, oops. How did I miss this up? That sure does look like a 7 in the space that I put a 7, doesn't it? Okay, so clearly I have misunderstood what the rectangle is for now. Let's do our best to figure out how we can fake this. I'm gonna guess it means that there's a, like, one of these that I missed somewhere or something. The coloring admittedly does somewhat hide some of the circles, which one could argue is partially my fault. And I don't know if it's trying to say that the closed rectangle has its vertices at these points, which I don't think is what it's saying. Like, this just is a closed rectangle wherever I was. This, between these is a closed rectangle in any meaningful sense of the word. And so it is a closed rectangle that has a line that goes through it between that circle and that boss. And so the funny thing is now I don't even know if this 1 is correct or if that 1 was a complete red herring. Okay. I genuinely want to know if anyone in the comments thinks this is cool. Because for my personal experience, I don't think it's a secret that I find this to be, like, one of the worst puzzle ideas. Like, not the puzzle as a whole. The puzzle as a whole is very cool. But this idea of, like, play a word search in the grid that you've made and connect some lines and look for intersections and then do some mysterious weird thing. Does anyone think this is really cool and I'm just, like, missing the point? Or it was everyone who did this puzzle / is watching this thinking, like, oh, wow, this is the coolest idea in the world. And Zeta just doesn't get it because he has no sense of whimsy. I would 100% believe it's either, but I genuinely want to know if people are on one side of that or the other as far as this goes. Okay, there's genuinely nothing in this column. There is a random orange circle around this for some reason. And it doesn't say keys. It only says event circles. Like, there's an event circle. It doesn't look like there's anything else in that row to me. We've already got the column. We've gone up here. Oh, I wonder if by the digits within the rectangle, it's actually talking about this 258. It might actually be talking about the 258. So the 1 could have been a red herring, and we could have been saying... Oh, thank God. Okay. I now understand what is meant by within the rectangle. Okay. That's within the region enclosed by the rectangle, not within the rectangle. The rectangle is the 4 sides, just for the record. But anyway, we can get rid of all these lines now, and now we can go on with our lives. I'm going to reread the rules from the original version of the puzzle after this and see if I can convince myself that what it says is related to what actually was meant. Because presumably this was playtested by people who figured it out. Like, there's no way this puzzle wasn't extensively playtested, given the sorts of things. So someone or multiple someones were able to figure out from this description over here what was meant, which was, as a reminder, color all horizontal and vertical lines between upgrades. This will result in a circled region with one line highlighted or struck through if you're using the pen tool. Is highlighted digits appear in sector 13 in the same relative position. Yeah, I don't think I was ever getting that from that version. Okay, did we get new rules, by the way, from doing that? I think we did. All rows and columns in crystal cages sum to the indicated value. Okay, so this sums to 13. So yeah, so digits definitely have to repeat because that's going to be a 5 and an 8, if I understand that correctly. Okay, to make this all sum to 13. That's going to be a 7 because this is a column, so that's going to be a 2. This number is going to be at least 2. So these now have to sum to 7. So these are 1, 6, or 3, 4. I don't know which one. Oh. Yeah, that 8 did the whole thing. Okay, let's... Oh, this is a known number. I don't know what number it is, but I can look it up. That's a 1. So this is a Shamomino. And this is also a 1, which is a Shamomino. Okay, which does make this a 2 because of the black thing. So this 2 has to go up here to finish, right? Because if it went... Oh, maybe that's not actually quite true. If that 2 went there, this would have to be a 4, which it could just get away with being, I think. So I think my deduction was incorrect. Let's see. There was a red cage somewhere. I want to look and see if the red cage I'd seen before is useful. Oh, this cage is a 9. Seems to be what that cage says. I'm not sure that's incredibly useful as these things go. We don't know what these are. Okay, I don't think that red cage was helpful. Do I have any other red cages anywhere? I don't think so. Okay, we'll come back down here and we'll look at this grid some more. These all can't be very large for what it's worth. Okay, so what we said was these sum to 7. So they're either 1, 6 or 3, 4. And likewise, this is either 1, 6 or 3, 4. So this is 1, 6 or 3, 4. So this 12 in 3 sum could be 3, 4, 5, or it could have a 1 in it, because it doesn't have a 2. Oh, so I actually know that these are, because these 6 cells sum to 21. So I actually know that this is every digit from 1 to 6 once each. So, so there's definitely a 5 in there for whatever that's worth. Okay, now this one certainly isn't 1. Now, it's not 5 either, because this digit needs to add to 12 with this digit. It's not a 6 either, actually, because that would make this a second 6 in the row. So as this is a 3 or a 4, this is an 8 or a 9, but it goes on a black dot, so it's an 8 with a 4. Right, okay, which makes that a 4. Which means that the deduction I made before was, in fact, wrong, because my 4 has to come around like this. Why not? Wait. Oh, what am I doing? The 8 goes here. Sorry. The 8 doesn't do any sort of shenanigans. The 8 just goes there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of those are 8s. There's my 8s. Okay. So now these aren't 3, 4. These are 1, 6. So these aren't 1, 6. So they're 3, 5. Everything's okay, right? Okay, so this pair now needs to be 1, 3 in order that they sum to 12. This 8 goes here as well by the magic of that. So that makes that a 3 and a 1. Makes that a 3 and a 5, which makes that a 4. So these aren't 4 at the very least. This number is a 9 because it's bigger than 8. Good. These are either 6, 7. Are they from 1, 2, 3? Something, something. Sorry, parents, or something. Okay, these don't have 2s on them, so they're at least 3 for whatever limited amount that's worth. Oh, by the way, I should probably fill in the bunch of 4s that are over here. This certainly isn't a 4, because that would make a 4 omino that's too big. So that's the 4, and that's the 2. Which I can color. This 4 we know expands to here at the very least. If this 3 goes up, it doesn't work, because if the 3 goes up, I've now got this 2-cell space that I can't fill with 2 1s or a 2. So instead, the 3 comes down and puts 2 shame ominoes in. Woohoo! It's really nice when it flows. There we go. Oh, here's a... Oh, no, I don't know this isn't a 4. I was going to say, whatever this is, it has to go there, but this could still be a 4. So that's not quite... What I was about to say wasn't quite true. Okay, so this number, if I just write it in, it's from 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, just based on the fact that It is on a black dot over on this side, and it's not 3 or 4 by Sudoku. In fact, actually, let's fill in this quadruple and see if it's insightful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Those aren't 4. Those aren't 9. I should remember when I fill in this yellow circle, something might happen. I'm thinking about what this sum here could be. So I guess the thing they want me to notice is that this digit is that digit, and this digit is that digit, because that's how sums work, given the question mark, or given the crystal cages. So neither of these is 1. And so these are a 6-9 pair in the other order, meaning that these are 1 and 4. Okay, so this doesn't have a 4, 6, or 8 on it. So this is from 1, 2, 3. And there's a 1 in the box. So these are a 2, 3 pair, is what I seem to be seeing. This pair down here, I mean, it's not really a pair. It's from 4, 5, 6, 9, except not actually 5. So it's from 4, 6, 9. Yeah, so this is a 4, 6, or 9. I should keep in mind as I contemplate the nature and purpose of reality. Okay, there's not a 6 on this dot because I've got both of them. I've got a 6-9 pair looking down at this would be the easy way to say it. And I've got a pair of 8s looking down at it. So these are certainly from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But they can't get as high as 5 up here. Just the only even digits available are 2 and 4. 2, 3, unfortunately, seems to work. What about these digits? Yeah, all of these are not 2, 5, or 8 at the very least. So they're the other mod 3 numbers. However, this one gets shunted onto a black dot, so it's definitely not 7 or 9, and it's the same as that one. So it is from 1, 3, 4, 6. This one can't be a 1 because the white dot would put a 2 on it, so no 1 goes there, so no 1 goes there. 3 can't go here either because this would have to be a 2 or a 4. Oh, this isn't a 6 because of the 6-9 pair looking over. Is this also a 1, 2, 8? I think this might have other options. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is a 1, 2, or a 7, 8. It's not a 1 because this thing below it can't be a 2. So if this is a 2, then that's a 3. This can't be an 8, because if this were an 8, that would be a 7 or a 9, both of which are ruled out. Okay, so if that's a 2, this is a 3. If that's a 7, then this is a 6 or an 8. Did not enormously inspire great confidence. If this were a 1, it would make both of these 2s, but I think that's okay. Oh, right. This digit isn't that digit. It's this digit over here. It's 1, 3, 4, or 6. My spidey sense tells me there's no way this is actually 6. But I don't know if I want to do the look ahead. I guess it's not a very long look ahead. If this is 6, this is also 6, so it grows there. And this is 3, and it doesn't have room to make a 3 because of that. So I can do this without too much grit. If this were 3, that would also be 3. It would grow there, and now this has to be a 6, but it can't possibly be. So there's no 3 there. So we ruled out 3 and 6 from this cell. So we've ruled out 3 and 6 from that cell. This is only a 1 or 3, by the way, although I don't think that's super useful at the moment. 1, of course, is very appealing. 4 doesn't quite have the same power as the other one because this could still be a 1. We could go 4, 2, 1, 2, or something like that. We do know these two are different. Oh, well, those two are always different, even if we're mod 2ing our way up. I guess I actually know because 1 and 4 are sort of the same coloring. 1 and 4 are next to 2 and 8, which are then next to 1 and 4, which are then next to 2 and 8, which are then next to 1 and 4. So actually, I know this digit isn't a 1 if I want to make some silly observations. Yeah, this 1-4 number is that 1-4 number. It's a 9. It would make that an 8. Know about that. I do, I guess, know, speaking of things, that 2 and 8 are each larger than 1. So this thing grows out like this. At the very least. This was a 4. It would just barely work. Probably should finish this next time since we spent so much time figuring out the rectangle. But I'll go ahead and wrap up here, and we'll have a slightly awkward middle break, but I think that's better than me like making an hour-long episode or something. So I'll go ahead and I'll pick up right here next time, and I'll see you then. But everyone, huge thanks for watching, and I'll be back next time. Bye for now.